Shabana,
Yes, sir.
nice name.
Thank you, sir.
So, what is the meaning of your name?
So, the meaning of my name is in Urdu, young girl, and in Hindi also is a night time. So, with the meaning of that name, my name is young girl. I'm very happy that youngsters, young mindset.
Okay. So, how did you come to know this you are supposed to learn English?
Sorry, sir.
How did you come to know that you are supposed to learn English for your better communication?
Sorry, sir. I'm not getting your points.
Okay. Have you ever thought just you are to learn English for your better communication or your personality?
Yes, sir. I have thought because nowadays English has become an international language. So with the help of English, we can improve our personality. We can do better. If we, so communication skills is the better in our life. If we have good communication skills, so we can get everything at anywhere. So I think that English is really very helpful for me to become a good person, to become a good personality, or to share my ideas, to get the ideas. It will be very helpful for me, I think.
At what standard are you studying right now?
So I have given the exam of second year.
Second
Result
year.
is not yet.
In secondary or senior secondary or before the senior secondary, you studied English as a second language. Number 2.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So why do you put this English subject as a second language in our academic skill?
Sorry, sir, I didn't put English in my second year.
Second language.
Second language.
Yeah. The first one is Hindi.
Yes, sir.
The second one is English. So why we use English as a second language in our academic sessions?
In our academic sessions, because Hindi is our national language and we are comfort to make people understand easily. But and also, sir, if we release any type of like schemes, so we just release in Hindi and second in English. So really we can just we can make understand people easily. That's why, because the voice come in Hindi language and we can make understand people easily. But English is not our like mother language, so that's why that is in second.
The origin of all language is Sanskrit, and we use as a subjective matter, we use Sanskrit as a third language.
Yes, sir.
Why we use Sanskrit as a third language, and even it is a origin of all languages?
Yes, sir. Because there are here peoples. They can they have a knowledge of Sanskrit language. Because if there are so many people that have knowledge of English language, and nowadays English is becoming an international language, as I said. But if there's no largest of people, so that time languages are not important, because which language is available here, people just like to use that language, and that's why Sanskrit has become a third language.
Okay, almost right. I'm not convinced for that. So, what do you mean by international?
Sorry, sir?
English is international language, you are saying.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you mean by international language? What is international language? Put the proper thoughts about it.
Okay, sir. International language is that all the people that are living in the world, they can understand, they can speak, they can share their ideas. If we talk about particularly our like national languages, so we can just speak in our country. But those languages we can use in whole over world. That is international language.
The people are living in Mauritius. The people are living in China. They are also use Hindi language. And you are saying English is an international language. International means we have to have used this kind of language, English, everywhere, to make them understand what I am supposed to say anyone else.
Because we can just make people understand easily. Also, this is becoming a very helpful for employment or other things.
All right. Actually, I tell you one thing. See, English as a second language, number 1.
Yes, sir.
English as an international language, number 2.
Yes, sir.
And English is an unavoidable thing, number 3. So what
Sorry,
language
sir,
is
I'm
it?
not able to understand the meaning of which
Unavoidable. Avoid.
Unavoidable.
Yeah, avoidable. Unavoidable. So where do you put this language at up to the level?
because
In international language, second language, or unavoidable language?
sir, I would like to put international language as I said that because that will be very helpful for India because we are on the way of developing. Because of we are not things are not enough in India for us, so we need help of another countries. If we have as knowledge which is international, so we can just talk with another countries with the while using that language. So it can be helpful for make our country developed, and that's why sir, I would like to give the international language.
International language.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's not unavoidable.
I think so maybe.
It's not second language.
That is second language.
How?
Maybe because firstly I said that Hindi is our mother language, and apart from this we are going on the way of development as I said, and everybody wants to get employment. So in India it will be also helpful for us because India is like different type of states, so we are not able to understand the Kerala language. That time we have an option to talk Kerala, to talk the Gujaratis, to talk the Tamils. So it will be helpful for us in the second place.
If it is an international language, right? So what kind of accent and pronunciation you use while speaking?
While speaking, so I would like to use those pronunciation, the type of pronunciation which type of are like almost British or American mixed pronunciation, because whole world is following British or American pronunciation. This is easy to make understand anyone easily. So I like to follow both of pronunciation.
Okay. One of our young leader named Swami Vivekananda,
Yes.
he went to Chicago and gave a speech about
Yes, sir.
religion.
About
Yeah.
religion.
He didn't give his speech in American language or a British language. He spoke the Indian accent over there.
So he went to Chicago in 1893, and he spoke Hindi language there. She used the word "मेरे प्यारे भाई और बहनों." That time he impressed all Americans, and so any bishop like Mother Teresa was one of them who impressed and came India to learn Indian culture.
Are you sure he spoke in Hindi?
Yes, I'm sure he spoke in Hindi. He was able to speak English, but he used Hindi language. He was representing our culture. He was representing our religion. That's why he used Hindi language there.
So people were sitting over there. How they come to know what he is saying about their religion?
What he?
He was saying about the religion. How they come to know? If he was speaking Hindi over there, how they come to know that he is saying this kind of things about the religion and what we are supposed to think about it?
Okay, sir. He just tell them our qualities of our religion. What are the qualities? Because
No, way of translating the language.
way of translating the because sir.
I am an American. Sir is Britisher, and sir is also an Englishman, and you are speaking in Hindi.
Yes.
So how do we come to know just what you are saying? We don't
Yes,
know.
sir. So there are two ways to make understand the peoples. One is our communication skills or our way of talking. Suppose that, sir, I want to ask you a pen. Ask to you pen, and I don't know, like you are British and I'm American, and I don't know how should I ask. So I'll suggest. So I'll use my body language, please. So that can be a reason to make the people understand.
Yeah, sure. You want to say the Swami Vivekananda used the body language over there?
Yes, so we can use body language. And so another thing is that, so by heart, if we are just trying to say by heart to anybody, so people will definitely understand. Doesn't matter, so they are just getting with our tongues, because there are so many people they are not able to speak, but they have very good reputation. They are on the very good positions due to of good skills, due to of good way of making understand.
Okay. So you say if we join our hands, this is a join our hands by the heart, This is a good understanding for another one.
Another one.
So, what do you think about air hostesses?
Sorry, sir.
Air hostesses. Have you heard about this name?
So no, I have never ever.
Okay. One who works in a aeroplane for passengers to serve anything else and tell.
Okay.
Shabana, beta, you have answered a number of questions and your flow was so good. I have a tricky question for you. Sir, please push a glass further outer. Further outer. Look at the glass. Is there any water in it or not?
There's water.
You are able to see that?
Yes, I'm able.
Okay. Tell me that it is full of this glass full of water or empty?
Sir, it's a half of water.
Half of water.
Yes, sir.
How can you say that?
Because
I am saying that it is a half of full. So am I right?
no, sir, because there are two angles of vision and there are lights. So maybe the reason.
Describe your angle when you are saying that it is a half empty. So your angle, why are you saying half empty? I am saying half full.
Because sir, I'm feeling the shadow. I'm
Okay.
able to see the shadow of water.
Okay.
So, sir, according to me, I'm sure that in my outside it's a half of water.
Suppose that you are very thirsty. So half of water, the glass is half of water, would be enough better, or full of water when the glass is would be more better.
Sir,
You are thirsty, you are more thirsty.
okay, sir.
Yes.
If I'm more thirsty, so
Okay.
that time really, sir, I would like to use half of glass because I will not accept to full of glass. I'll just think that which things I should use. I should use in proper way because if I'm fully thirsty and I'm to do any work, so
Okay.
I think that I should use it and I'm to do my work because. There are so many people that just wait to so many opportunities. They don't use the opportunities which they have. So which type of opportunities, which type of resources I have, I'll use and I'll continue my work.
First time I hearing the difference between the half full and the half empty, then another sequence of according to you. So Shabana, you said you are proud of you are a young girl and you proud on that you are young. As a youngster, as a teenager, as a young girl, can you tell me 3 or 4 steps for the women empowerment? First of all, I want to know, do you understand the women empowerment? That means in Hindi, the Mahila Sashaktikarana. So as a young girl, suppose that you have some responsibility to improve the women's conditions in our country. So what are the 5 or 6 or 3 or 4 steps would be taken by you?
So if I get that type of chance, so I'll be really very lucky and I will be really.
The chance already you have actually. You are a girl, you are a young girl, you are proud on that, you have full chance.
Really, I want to do and I'll do definitely. So if I do so, sir, I have so many things to improve the women empowerment.
Okay.
So I would like to first the change of health infrastructure of humans because that is a really must to change the health infrastructure of humans because they have to face so many problems. And so second, I would like to change the education system because there are so many people that are not giving the opportunities of girls in education field. So I like to give that type of opportunity.
Why is it so people, why don't want to provide the education for the girls especially? Why don't think so you like that?
Because there are so many people that are just narrow-minded. They don't understand the value of girls. They discriminate between girls and boys. They just think that boys are everything. They don't think that.
The question is that why they discriminated, why they think like that, that this is a girl and that is boy, and we provide the education to the boy and girls are not applicable for that education. Why it is? ये ऐसा है क्यों समाज में, ऐसा लोग क्यों सोचते हैं?
Because when girl born, because it have become a mindset of people. Because when girl born, that time they think she is other wealth.
So how will you change it, that mindset?
I would like to say them She just born in, you are the same parents. I would like to make understand the firstly parents. You are the same parents and you have a same boy and same girls. So why are you discriminating between girls or boys? Because they are taking same. They have same blood. They have same body. So why are you? Only just she will go another home.
Okay.
If she go another, so really she will make you proud. But people are not ready to understand that.
Very good, Shabana. Shabana, you told that Shabana means young. Uh, I want one more word. There is a term in English, Prime Minister, and being called in Hindi, Pradhan Mantri. So, how can you say that this word in Urdu? Pradhan Mantri, in Urdu language. I think you have much knowledge about the Urdu because you know, I never know that the Shabana means young, and you told us that. We are very proud to you. So, Prime Minister, what we say in Urdu?
So Wazir Azam.
Wazir Azam. And Foreign Minister?
Foreign Minister, Vlaiti, so we can say that like Mehman.
ये आप मिस्टेक कर रहे हो, यू आर डूइंग द मिस्टेक.
Vlaiti, sir, sorry, I'm
There is a word afsana.
Yes.
There is a word afsana means in English.
So means in English we can use on the way of novel, and we can use of way of like essay.
Okay. Shabana, you told that in which standard you are studying at present?
So I have given the exam of second year.
Second year.
Result
What
is
are the
not
subjects?
yet. So I have political science,
Okay.
Urdu literature, and geography.
Geography is also, है ना?
Yes.
Political science is also. So you must have heard about the sovereignty.
Sorry.
Sovereignty, Samprabhuta. You must have heard or not?
Yes,
Explain.
so sovereignty means like which things we have,
Okay.
like which things we have are right. That I think that called the sovereignty.
Okay.
And so which we can't give others, and we just so no one else is here who can take the things to us, because we have completely right to have that things.
A great Pakistani poet or a great freedom fighters of India before partition of our country who created the national anthem of Rajasthan. Can you recall the name of that great personality?
I don't have exact answer, but as far as I think that is Ulama Iqbal.
Okay. And who wrote the Indian national anthem?
So Rabindranath Tagore.
Rabindranath Tagore. And another name of him?
Sorry sir, I
A
don't.
nickname or a pat name or a people known?
Sorry, sir, I don't know nickname.
Gurudev.
Gurudev.
Just mentioned in the first round. You could not got that properly. Shabana, you responded so well. Sir, Ankit ji, now may you ask any question to you.
Tell me 2 or 3 badminton players of our country.
So PV Sindhu, Saina Nehwal, Srikanth, and Pulela Gopichand.
And did you watch the match of PV Sindhu in Commonwealth Games 2022?
So I wanted to watch the match, but I was unable because there was not internet in my mobile, so that's why I couldn't. There were not facilities like TV and other sports channel, so that's why I couldn't do. Otherwise, I wanted to watch her match.
Okay. Do you know where was organized Commonwealth Games?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These were organized in Birmingham, in England.
Okay, good. You are a student of political science.
Yes, sir.
So, do you know who is President of India?
Yes, sir.
Please tell me.
Draupadi Murmu. Recently, she has become a president of India. Her name is Draupadi Murmu. She's from Odisha.
Okay, good. All the best.
Thank you, sir.